Alright, hello and welcome to the third installment actually of Late Night Programming, here with your host. Yeah, this one almost didn't happen because there's a power outage, but now the power's back on miraculously somehow. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, if the stream goes out at any point in time, I guess you know why. But other than that, I have literally done nothing since last stream, because you know, why would I be productive in my off time? So, but what I just did like 2 seconds ago, or 5 minutes ago, is just add, well, first of all add this so it would actually run. And then added just basic that, and then render. So basically what this does is as follows. It's just this. So now what we want to do is what would we want to do? That's a good question. 1 second, let me bring up my Alright, let's see. So, this is not really all that helpful, but let's see. Oh, what we want, goal for today. You want to have a render window that displays a character that can move in all 4 directions based on keyboard input. Alright, so what we need to achieve this goal. What do we need to do? Well, we need to be able to render a character. In this case, it's probably just going to be like a rectangle or something like that. Be able to get keyboard inputs. Be able to have a system. It's giving me warnings that the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Huh. Whatever. Let's see, 1 second, let me make sure this stream's actually working before I do anything else. Let's just see. Let's see, 1 second, let me make sure this stream's actually working before I do anything else. Yeah, okay, it should be working. It's just being weird. That's okay. Alright, to be able to have a system that interact or working ECS character component input component input character input component and character input bitmap / rectangle / rectangle component, depending on which one we get around to rendering, and What else? I think that's it. Alright, so first, let's just work on getting a component that can render something with a system. So we have like this, a little bit of a conundrum with the level thing, so I'm just totally gonna ignore levels for now. We do have a system manager. We've already added that system, so let's update it every frame now. Or I guess go system manager dot render. I'm gonna go system manager dot update. And system manager dot input. Alright. So now systems, let's get this system. Alright, so let's add create entity, I guess just 0 with a new position of 0, 0, I guess. A new bitmap with like the 64 and 64. Yeah, that's good. That should be it. If we go here and go public position and then have an initialize or constructor. Alright. And I think, well actually no, we have to, because of how we did it, we have to add a actually, just initialize this first. Okay, let's see how that crashes. Index was outside of the bound. Okay. Application 42. 42. Create entity. Okay. Oh. Huh. 83. Am I, no. 42. Entity manager. that's a lot of calls. Why is so many calls? Alright. So, let's see what happens then. So an ID of 0. Get component ID. Oh. That's not very smart of me, is it? Now let's try this again. Alright, well, now it's a different issue at least. I think. System Manager 24. Alright, so it's in a different place now. There's an out of bounds array. That's fun. 24. 24. On input, index I. Systems.length. Alright, well let's debug that now. Let's not debug that. Oh, I see. Whoa. Okay. What is going on? Jeez. What? It's not okay. Oh, okay. So basically, because I have just an array and not an array of systems and not like a list of systems, then there's a bunch of entries with absolutely no data. And since we're going backwards instead of forwards, it's just it will, or I guess regardless of that, anyways. I'd have to check this. So yeah, so basically there's a bunch of entries in systems that are just not equal to anything. So it's all right. Systems. Oh yeah. Okay. So, anyways. I is equal to 256. Because yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Also, length arrays have start one behind what you'd think they would start at, kind of, I guess. I don't know. 36. Yeah, okay, now we just gotta do checks for each of them. Okay. Just oversights. Alright, so now nothing is throwing errors, yet we still see nothing. If we do this, will we still see nothing? No, we will see something? No. Alright, so let's now try and get something to be rendered here. Okay. So is that just never called then? That's interesting. Oh, that's not called either. Wow. Why? Am I not actually... no? Systems index I is not equal to null. This gets called though. Oh, does it not get to the last one? Yeah, because this is while, I think. So I think that's the case at least. Yeah, okay. Wait, maybe. Yeah, okay. There we go. Index was outside of array. So what is this? This is a 1. And this entity index bitmap entity array dot length -1. Okay. So now the question is it actually rendering anything, which I don't think it is. Alright, so let's see if this actually gets called. No, it's never called. Well, that would be the first issue. Greater than or equal. I'm guessing I have this error a lot then. Because for some strange reason, sometimes my brain just doesn't really want to work. Alright. Object is not referenced anything. Is there no render object? Null. Okay. So render is equal to that get component ID of type render. That won't do anything. What is this? Okay. No, that's not correct. Render ID array. Oh, because here. Render type array. Is render still not? Render still not. What is render now? Still bitmap. What? Render of type. Two, which I think is right. Yeah, render has an ID of 2. Okay, so I'm guessing something's running the get entity. So okay, so let's return, let's put a breakpoint there. Entity index of 1. So I put 2 in there, component IDs. This is all wrong. Index, component index. This can just be I, since it's really nothing more than that. Right? I think, right? Because that's... yeah, that makes more sense. And what's that? That's just... yeah. Return entity. What? First, let me just do that, and let's do that. So I want to see component IDs 0. It's not telling me what this is. So I'm guessing it's 0. Entities. Oh wait, yeah, entity index 0, so component 2 0 0 2 oh, okay, yeah, object 0. Okay, so that's good. And then this time, okay, so let's try removing that breakpoint and removing that breakpoint and see if that renders. So draw bitmap. Alright, so render. So we have a render, we have a bitmap now. And the bytes are all 0. How will we get this then? What is it? It's plus type like that. Is that right? 1 second. What's the 2B array to 1B array? Width, okay, yeah, width times x, no, width times y plus x, width times y plus x, width. Oops. Width times y plus x plus 0 plus 1, and this can be plus 2. And then plus 3, I think. And this is blue, B, green, B, G, R, and then A. So blue, green, red, alpha. Alpha can be 255, which is why we won't see anything, I would imagine. And let's just make it red to make sure it's actually working the way we want it to. So nothing. Okay. Well then let's pause where we draw the bitmap. Huh. Oh, is it still running maybe? Yeah, okay. There's this weird bug in my code because I'm not that great at doing things properly where it just won't close. So that's probably not good. That's okay. Why? Oh, do I think I have a major bug? Because I don't think it will go to the other application, the one that actually worked. Where's the one that actually worked? Where am I right now? Let's see. Application, because I'm pretty sure we needed to. Yeah, okay. I know what I want to do. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the way that I keep it, but right now I was planning, or at least I was planning on using events, right? I'll show you what I mean in a second, but I was planning on using events, but I think just like begin and end would be easier. Also, this is really intense music. You know, let's go with something a bit more. Maybe. Let's see. Happy. Sure. Yeah, the tracks that I liked. Let's see what they are. Hopefully nothing bad. Public void begin render and end render. So yeah, it's basically there's two halves, right? Because you create and get all the, like, you create like the buffer is what's called, and you do all that thing stuff. Words apparently not, but yeah, you get all that, and then you got to destroy it, or first like print to the screen and then destroy it afterwards. And you gotta, cause I put it all in render, so that means it created all the things and destroyed them at the same time without me being able to actually do the thing. This, I'm not making a whole lot of sense, but you know. Select. So that should work. Then just get rid of render. So we go into application now. That's gonna be red. That's okay. End render, or was it render end? No, is that okay? So we wanna begin our rendering. So that will allow us to actually render things. We want to render all the things that we want to render, and then we want to end the rendering. So that's not coming up with anything. Great. I only like one song, so it's just gonna keep on repeating. Okay, that makes sense. Chill. Sure. Target buffer that end render let release. That makes sense, at least. it should. F11. Okay. Yeah, so that should have gone through. So now we split the. So basically there's like a buffer. Like there's the window. There's the window, which is what's displayed, and then there's the buffer, which is kind of like an invisible set of pixels so we write to the buffer and then we push the buffer to the screen. So begin render will allow us to write to the buffer. It'll create the buffer and then allow us to write to it, and then end render will push that buffer to the screen basically, and that's just so we don't have like flickering stuff, because like when you don't want to edit the screen directly, because then you'll actually be able to like see as you write stuff, and then it'll clear, and then you'll see it clear, and then so you get like this flickering effect. But if you write to a buffer, then you're writing everything to a buffer and then pushing it all at once, which doesn't cause that flickering effect, because you're not rendering things individually. I don't think it made much sense, but basically that's what this is doing. This code is doing. I'm gonna jump over that. What's the jump over? Is that F10? Yeah. Okay. So I think. Oh. Well. That's probably a problem. Render with. Oh. Alright. Well, that definitely didn't help. Let's just make this like 400 and 400 just for now. That's definitely not. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's not what I wanted, because I wanted to render it to red. But you know, that. So that works. Alright, so now we just need to fix that little thing. Where is that application? Yeah, okay, so we actually, I think, want times then? Times 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that'll be x times. I think that makes sense. I hope it's times. Maybe it's. We'll see. No. Wait. No. What do we want? We might want to just times it like after the fact, so like do all that and then times it. I think that may make sense. The most sense. I don't think we're getting the desired results, but that's okay. Oh. So that should. What am I missing? Because basically, what what I'm rendering is 4 bytes. These are bytes, 0 to 255. This is really weird music as well. What? One second. Let's see. Sure. So basically, yeah, these 4 bytes are the blue, green, red, and alpha values. So I want the alpha, which is like the transparency, right, is 0 to 255. I want that to be 255 so we can actually see the color. I have red set to 255 because I want it just to be red, and then the other 2 values set to 0 because I don't want to show any of the other colors. And what a bitmap does, I don't think it's a bitmap. I don't think this is how bitmaps work, because bitmaps also have like a header and whatnot, and this does not have a header or whatnot. So I think this is not a bitmap, but it's an array of colors, right? So the colors are stored in this array, and then given a width and height, it can take each of the values and map it to a pixel color. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how those are stored, or how it wants me to store them. So so previously I was doing +0, +1, +2, +3. So it would be stored in that like right next to each other. So it'd go blue, green, red, alpha 1 pixel, blue, green, red 2 pixels, or alpha 2 pixels, and so on. Now I'm trying all the blue values, all the green values, all the red values, and all the alpha values in like kind of like, I guess you can imagine like different types of grids. But that didn't seem to work. It could also be my equations off. So 64 by 64 times, I guess we can print this. I guess just right here. So 64, 63, okay. So, oh, it's going backwards. Does that matter? Yeah, right. That would make sense. So I don't think that should matter. That means does that matter? Does that matter? Let's see. Because that shouldn't matter. Maybe it does matter and I'm just being stupid. That's more likely. 64 times 63, which is like 120. No, it'd be like 96. No, that's stupid. 64 times 63 is 432. Yeah, that makes more sense. Instead of 64, yeah, okay. And then, or 496, I can't think, plus 63. Plus 63. So if we take this value, get it, there we go. And then notepad plus plus. So we have here in the array, and then the next number is going to be times 2. This is times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4. So that's going to equal, you know, the same value. This one's going to equal, let's see if I can do this in my head, 1,8 or 190 maybe. Yeah, I should probably just double check this anyways. Where was this? Times 2. Actually, we just do all this. Yeah, okay, I got that one right. So that makes me feel better about myself. Oops. 12. I can't really. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. So that should so then this will count down. This is blue. This is green. This is red, and this is alpha. So basically, this will count down. So all the way from 4,095 all the way down to 0. That's going to be all the blue values. 8,190 all the way down to 4,096 will be all the green values, and so on, right? Red values, alpha values. I don't think that's how it wants me to store them though. So if we go, let's just do a little time forwards thing. So that's still 64, because that's always going to be, wait a second, yeah, no, okay, that's right. So now y is 7, 1, y is 0. So 63 plus 64. Okay. Okay. Does this make sense? I don't think it does. Columns, rows. Times columns, rows. 1 second, let's look at, am I just being stupid and I'm messing this up? I think that that's rows, so that's going down y, so times y plus columns, which is x, times rows, which is y, rows, columns. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's go back to plus. Plus 0, plus 1, 2, 3. It's funny because I did this before. Like, I've done this exact thing before, but I just can't remember. Actually, I don't want that there. Bitmap. Bytes. Maybe I'll make one second. I'll make red 200 so I can actually differentiate it from alpha. We go here now, bitmap, byte. So 200, 255. That's not right. Is that right? No, that's definitely not right. Cause it should go 0, 0, 200, 255, 0, 0. Yeah, that's not right. So why is that not right? Because they don't, wait. Yeah, no, because I'm just an idiot, I think. Right? Minus equals 4. because there's 4 values, so then, yeah, that makes more sense, I think. Hey, there we go. Alright, I just need to actually know what I was doing instead of just guessing. Okay, that makes sense. So now we have a square. One thing that we need to fix is render width and render height. Need to be the actual window render height and render width. So we can do that right here. Render height is equal to what's the win32 get HHW ND size. Get window rect, there we go. Yeah, okay, get window rect. Rectangle rect. Win user 32, there we go. Dot get window rect. And HWND, then out rect, and then window or width render width is equal to rect dot width and render height. There we go. Voila. Yes, that's good. Good stuff. Because the entire screen black on load means that we have overwritten all the white pixels that were there at the beginning. So that's good. I will be right back. I just need to do something real quick. So I'll leave the music on, but I'll mute my mic. And I'll also put up this. There we go. Even though the stream's not starting shortly, but it's yeah, it's the only thing I got. Wait, I can change this. The stream will continue shortly. Okay. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm just gonna quickly check to make sure the stream's actually still working. And look at that, it is. Wait for it. And look at that, it is. Alright. Anyways. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. And alright, so now let's see. We got a bitmap rendering. The thing is that we currently don't really like this is not a great way of here, let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can do a little test real quick. So if how'd I best demonstrate this? I guess we just did this here. I'm going to create a new university project. Let's go with image creator. Select. So if we go .NET creator new, I don't even know what I'm typing at this point, console. Gonna quickly install formatter. Screw you. Don't know why my formatter's disabled, but that's okay. So width just equals 64. Oops. Height 64. 4 times equal to 0 if I is let's just equal to width because we're doing stuff fast. Width if I is, well, I is greater than or equal to 0, I minus. What is this I? This should be X. X, Y, 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 and then string dot. What? String dot? What? That's not how you. One sec. Image. No, wait. Yeah, actually, sure. String dot empty. There we go. Image plus equals 255. That's a byte. Or I guess making this way too complicated already. RNG, which is random time date time dot now dot millisecond RNG dot next between 0 and 255 exclusive so exclusive that, so that should be that to a byte, and then we go file dot create text to directory dot current get current directory And then, no. And then, I should call it image dot imagine. No. Just, I guess, an image file that's unspecified. Is it text writer, right? Stream writer. Stream writer, which writer, then writer dot write image writer dot close, and that should be good. So we should get an image file that's just a bunch of random, but this should be sorry, I should have timed this by times 4 for each of them. So that will give us our new image, which should be significantly longer, or 4 times longer to be exact. So this is just a bunch of random bytes, right? So this is equivalent to how much data. Now I'm curious to see if we go open. Actually, I really didn't think this through too much, did I? Paint.net new 64 by 64. If we color it straight red, oh, it's gonna lag. I'm gonna just desktop, maybe like school 15 university extension project image creator image. So this is going to be a bitmap. Alright, and then max equals 4, max equals 4, then plus byte. Wait, what am I trying to do? Image plus 0, 0, 0. Image plus 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Green, or blue, green, red, alpha. So I think bitmaps don't have alpha, but could be. No, they can have alpha, I think. So this might not be quite a fair test, but we'll see. Basically, I want to compare file sizes. Is what I'm trying to do. All right. So now, if we actually reveal and explore, so we have this, which file size is, yeah, 6 kilobytes versus, no, open with just, we just open it with Notepad. It's not quite what I wanted. Encoding. No, okay. I was hoping to see, yeah, okay, I guess, okay. Okay, whatever. So yeah, no, that's probably not gonna work anyways, okay. Alright, well, anyways, after that needless detour, let's see, what time are we at? 1 hour, or more than 1 hour, I guess, but around 1 hour. What do we need now? So we have, let's look at our trusty list. Be able to render a character. Yeah, what's a good, yes, no, let's just delete it. Okay, be able to get keyboard inputs. Let's work on that next. So, application, how do we want to do this? Let's see. So we probably just want a keyboard component, maybe. Then depending on what control type they choose. Sorry, that's in the future. Yeah, no, we can just have a component. New file. Keyboard.cs. Okay. We already have a keyboard.cs, but that's fine. Let's just take that. Public class keyboard. Is it gonna be mad now? Okay. Actually, no. Let's see. We can just keyboard. Okay, delete that. Again, this is not ideal because keyboard's not just holder of data, it's kind of has some lot. It doesn't have too much logic. I don't know. We'll see. Keyboard. Private keyboard. It does have too much logic actually, because ideally the system. Yeah. So there's some like object-oriented stuff kind of mixed in here, but I can iron that out later. If we throw keyboard, also this is kind of a manual way of doing it for now. I might want to have like some better automation, but maybe not. I guess we'll see. What do I want to do? Keyboard, yes. Okay, so we can get a character input component. Character input namespace test game 1. What a great namespace name. This is public class. Actually didn't really need anything. Public class character input. Then we do need I think that's it really. Key code. Yes, okay, key code. character move right, move left, move up, move down. Alright, sorry. Am I too far away from the mic? I don't think so. I think we're good. I'm not going to check out of pure laziness. Yeah, so we have that, which is equal to key code dot move right B key code dot A, key code dot W, key code dot S. Okay, and then we need to make these all public. Public bool is moving right, starts as false, right, left, up, down. It's not a great character input system, but that's fine. Character movement, or yeah, character movement. I'm just gonna do both these at once, because you know, whatever. Character. This will be public speed, public float, damping. That's really all we need. Oh, no, that's not all we need. Public vector 2, so we need, oops, using pattern engine .merit, public vector 2 movement velocity. Vector 2D, okay. So we have movement 2D int, which is just like, no, I guess. Yeah, so this, another word can be, is just acceleration. And then acceleration, yeah. Technically I could split these two off into their own component, but this is a test and I don't really care. So let's see. Let's now do another system. Let's see, character input system. Character input system. Yeah, okay. So basically we just need a keyboard type array, and we need a keyboard type array, and we need character input type array, type character input type keyboard. Okay. Character ID array, character input ID array, and keyboard ID array. What? No. There we go. And then bitmap entity array. Now this is a would be a character input entity array is equal to character input ID array render now keyboard entity keyboard bitmap now character input character input. This is like a lot of boilerplate code that I don't think is very useful, but maybe it is. Keyboard entity keyboard input dot move right is equal to moving right is equal to keyboard dot is key held input dot move right move left up down left up down. Okay. And that should not be on render, that should be on input. Alright. Then no. Character movement system. So we need a character movement, which type input. So it has input, character input, and character movement. If it has both of these things, then it's a character movement. So character movement ID array, character movement is equal to character, what is this? No, character ID is equal to that. That's okay. Character movement entity array movement. One else needs a position. Type of position. So this is kind of like physics and character movement at the same time, but whatever. This is just tests, it doesn't matter. Keyboard entity, no. Movement.acceleration.x is plus equal to input, okay, yeah. Character input position input position. This equals input is input is, that's not right, 1 second. Position character input is moving right, question mark. If it's moving right, then plus 1.0 f, no, just plus 1. Else, if input is moving left, then -1, else is just 0. That's vector 2D, okay, so it is 0f. I actually like doing this to signify that it is a float. I'm not sure if it's better or worse, but you know, whatever. This is y is moving up, is moving down, and then movement dot velocity plus equals x plus equals movement dot acceleration movement dot acceleration is equal to dot x is equal to 0, dot y is equal to 0, movement dot velocity times equals movement dot damping times movement dot speed. Position plus equals movement dot velocity. Position dot x, velocity dot x, and position dot y, velocity dot y to the nearest n, because I don't have a position system yet, so it's just in pixels. Okay, and this is in the update. It's a nice balance. Okay. So now we just need to restart OmniSharp because it's being stupid. We'll see if this works. I highly doubt that it will. surprisingly or not. I don't think that sentence made sense, but it's okay. This is still lots of problems. Entity manager. Okay. So that does not, in fact, work. Oh, because I didn't add any of them. That probably also help. Add system 1, 2, bitmap, character input system, character movement system. Ideally, this would be 2. This would be 1, and that'd be 0, because that's a execution order. What? Movement system. Okay. And let's cast object position to type character input line 29, character input line 29, character input system line 29. Oh boy, more confused identities. Get component ID, return component of component data type. Test game.character input, so we put, oops, I hit F5. That was not meant to happen. Let's restart that. Input. Entity index. So it's gotten the wrong one, I guess. Or maybe because there is none that actually have what it needs. Which is not a good behavior. So it's looking for a character input and a keyboard. Two different. Oh, is it return? Okay. 1 second. Where was that? Character input system. Does this return? Here we go. Oh wait, sorry, no. Give out. Okay, so that's the issue, I guess. get value or default. Is there just like a get? Should I get value? And then out value. Out IDs index I is value valid. Is equal to false. Then ID is ID's index I is equal to negative not 1. I don't think that should be something that people will put in. I will put in. So I don't think that's an issue. So I think then it'll throw an error usually. I think. Yeah, because that's impossible anyways. Because yeah. Okay. And then the same for the component ID. Is valid out int ID data type LID if valid is equal to false. Return -1. Return ID. Alright, so now it's not gonna work, but I want to see if this like errors. Yeah, index without bounds. Okay, so now if any components are trying to be got but aren't defined, then it'll just throw an out of bounds error. Which I mean, I could throw something earlier, but whatever. Keyboard. Character input. Character movement. And then create entity. A new position. A new character input. A new character movement. And then also one of these have the keyboard, I guess. Alright, let's see. Object is not referenced to object. Error. 34 input system. So its input is null. The null. It's fresh of huh. Oh, maybe keyboards, no, okay. Just F12 or F. The keyboard, okay, so get it. Now it just needs to F10 keyboard. Okay. What's the trouble then? What? Oh, now input's equal to null. What? What? How? You can't work the first time and then not work the second time. That's not how things work. That's not how you work. Okay, character input entity array. Where's that character input entity array? For get entity. Oh, so it's gotten two objects that are not even what? So you got position of bitmap 1. It's got character movement. You're supposed to get anything with the character input and keyboard, so that makes sense. The second one makes sense. The first one does not make sense. Why is that? Character input ID array. Just for get entity character input. Zero has a position of bitmap, but no character input. So why was it? So it's just gonna get 4. So 0 component index. It's the same issue as here, okay. So nothing's happening, but that's okay because I didn't crash, which is nice. Now we just got a console.writeLine x is equal to position dot x. Oops. Y is equal to position dot y. And then we probably need to go to character movement and actually set a speed, like to maybe 1, damping 0.9 f, or keeps like half its speed, I guess. Yeah, sure. And then acceleration, so it's basically nothing, but you know, whatever. Acceleration is equal to just do I have dot 0 yet? Dot 0? No, okay, so that should be nothing. So surprisingly, it's not actually writing this, which is a bit concerning. So that leads me to believe it's not updating at all. Right, because we don't have timing system implemented. That actually would do it, considering, yeah, lag is never defined. Neither is well, fixed time is defined, but you know, lag is always 0, so forgot how we're gonna get the time for that. C# get total milliseconds, get exact milliseconds since start, or since, yeah, 1970s, there we go. Alright, so it seems just like stopwatch is the best way to go. Or at least for now. Maybe later I'll do something a bit more advanced if necessary. Alright, so actually I think I can just do a restart now. Start and then stop it or restart it every time. No, I think it's just safer to. So then we go lag is equal to previous minus time or current milliseconds, and then this is just equal to current milliseconds is equal to, or I guess current milliseconds is equal to time about elapsed milliseconds, and then lag is equal to current milliseconds minus previous milliseconds. Previous milliseconds is equal to current milliseconds. And then we do the loop until we've caught up. Well then, it'd be nice if we actually created the stopwatch. Oh. Huh. Okay. Huh. Let's, I guess, put a breakpoint right there. Okay. So lag. So that's how much lag there is. Current minus previous, which is 5. 552, 5652. Why is that equal to? I guess it's just too fast. Oh. No, okay, that's good. Okay, I guess it's just, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense, because I'm setting, yeah, I'm just dumb. Current 2, previous 0, yeah, okay. So if we run it, my question is, why is it only showing up once? Okay, never mind. Is it actually like, seems like only when I move it will it update. Which is curious. Plus equals. There we go. That was wrong. So yeah, there we go. If you see the, so it's going that way. So you know we want to go up. Which I think this is actually reversed because now I've been going down. Okay, so now we just need to render position. Bitmap position. Destination XY. Huh. Yeah, I'm not very bright apparently. Because I had the bitmap thing rendering or getting all the entities with a bitmap and a position, except I had a bitmap and a position entity, and then I had a separate entity that had a bitmap position, or had a position input character mover, but no bitmap. There we go. So the up and down are reversed, and what happens if, okay, nothing happens if I go negative, but yeah, so the up and down are reversed just because of how screens render. I can quickly fix that, however, by just doing height minus y, render height. So now that will start at the bottom left of the screen. Yeah, there we go. And also, you'll notice that I'm going faster in diagonals, and that's because I'm not normalizing the movement. I also think there's a bit of like inertia weirdness. But yeah, so we have a character moving around the screen. That's pretty crazy. Let's see, it only took us 2 hours. So let's see, we have be able to get keyboard inputs, working ECS, yes, that's systems and components and stuff. Character component, input component, bitmap / rectangle component, done, 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 and done. There we go. That's pretty good. That's a little weird how it kind of like speeds up. I'm not sure why that is, but you know, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Not now, at least. It will matter later, but not now. Okay, well, I guess that's where we're gonna end it. That's pretty successful, if you ask me. Got character moving. Yeah. I'm tired. Go figure. Yeah, I'm gonna end it now. Alright, cool. Well, see ya next late night programming episode. I think there's school tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, there is. Oh boy. Yeah, it's been the Easter break. It's been so nice. Tomorrow's back to school. That's not so nice. Anyways, I'm gonna end this now. See ya all later.